Yo, what's up, future millionaires? It's your boy, Michael, about to drop some serious wisdom on your broke souls. So, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're diving headfirst into the fascinating world of, well, me, and squirrels, and clouds. Oh, and did I mention insane wealth, because that's totally happening too. So I found myself in this forest, right? Totally normal, happens all the time. Except boom, squirrels everywhere. But these aren't your average, bushy-tailed, nut-hoarding rodents. No, these guys are rocking tiny business suits, carrying briefcases the whole 9 yards. One of them, this real go-getter with a serious case of bedhead, hands me this acorn. Only it's not an acorn, it's a freaking USB drive. This is where things get real. Apparently squirrels know a thing or two about making bank. Who knew, right? They've got this whole secret society, a squirrel Illuminati if you will, controlling the global nut market. And guess what? I'm about to crack the code and share their secrets with you lucky ducks. Now the first thing you need to know about squirrels is they're suckers for shiny things. Think coins, bottle caps, that earring your grandma swore she lost at the zoo. They can't resist them. It's like catnip, but for rodents with a keen eye for future commodities. So load up your pockets with all the loose change you can find. Trust me, this is an investment, not an offering to the forest gods. Approach a squirrel, preferably one who looks like he's got a retirement plan, and casually flash that shiny treasure. The key here is to be subtle, like you're a magician about to make a nickel disappear. Don't just chuck it at their furry little faces. They've got standards, you know. Once you've piqued their interest, read successfully bribe them, these furry little financiers will start spilling the tea. They'll whisper sweet stock tips in your ear, tell you which companies are about to go belly up, the works. Think of it as insider trading but with more acorns and less jail time. Now you might be thinking, Michael, this sounds crazy. And you know what? You're absolutely right, but trust me on this, okay? These squirrels are plugged into the matrix, man. They know when a company's about to drop a new product, when a CEO's about to get caught with their pants down, everything. I once saw a squirrel predict the rise of Bitcoin based solely on the way a pigeon ate a bagel. It was uncanny. They see patterns in everything, from the way the wind rustles the leaves to the way humans awkwardly try to catch squirrels in those metal cages. Seriously guys, we're not that dumb. But here's the thing, squirrels speak in riddles, kind of like Yoda with a nut allergy. They'll be all like, when the oak drops its bounty, invest in umbrellas. What does that even mean, right? That's where your boy Michael comes in. I've spent countless hours decoding their squirrely gibberish, and I'm here to share that knowledge with you. For example, if a squirrel tells you to buy low, sell high, it doesn't necessarily mean stocks. It could be referring to the price of hazelnuts. Or maybe they're talking about the fluctuating value of those little plastic toys and Kinder eggs. You gotta learn to read between the lines, people. So get out there, make friends with some squirrels, and get ready to watch your bank account grow faster than a squirrel's winter stash. Just remember, when you're rolling in dough, don't forget who gave you the inside scoop. And maybe toss a few acorns my way, you know, as a thank you. Alright, you beautiful bastards. Now that we've got the squirrel market cornered, it's time to level up our game. Forget Wall Street, forget crypto, we're going straight to the source of all wealth and prosperity, the clouds. Yeah, you heard me right, clouds. Those fluffy white things that drift across the sky. They're not just balls of condensed water vapor, my friend. They're divine contracts, celestial memos, the universe's way of saying, hey, wanna be rich? Think of it like this. The universe is a giant whiteboard, and the clouds are the markers. Every swirl, every puff, every majestic cumulonimbus formation is a message, a coded message from the cosmos itself, telling us where to invest our hard-earned or squirrel-gifted cash. Now, I know what you're thinking. Michael, are you high? And to that I say maybe. But that's not the point. The point is, cloud reading is a real thing. It's an ancient art, practiced by everyone from Egyptian pharaohs to your weird aunt who always wears a tinfoil hat. And guess what? It's surprisingly accurate. So how do you decipher these celestial contracts? Well, it's all about interpretation, my friend. See a cloud that looks like a giant stack of cash? That's a clear sign to invest in, well, cash. Duh. A cloud shaped like a luxury yacht? Time to dump your savings into high-end boat manufacturers. A cloud that resembles a giant question mark? Maybe take a break from investing and go for a walk. The universe is telling you something, but it's not just about the shapes, people. The color, the movement, even the freaking humidity levels play a role in cloud interpretation. For instance, a bright, fluffy cloud moving swiftly across a clear blue sky, that's a bullish sign, my friend. Time to buy. But a dark, ominous cloud just kinda hanging there, threatening to unleash a torrential downpour, yeah, that's a bearish sign. Short everything, sell your house, liquidate your assets, and hide under your bed. The financial apocalypse is nigh. Chapter 3. Acorn Portfolios, Planting Your Future Fortune. Alright, you magnificent money-hungry maniacs. We've charmed the squirrels, we've decoded the clouds. Now it's time to get our hands dirty and grow ourselves a forest of wealth. That's right, I'm talking about acorns. Those little nuggets of oak tree potential, they're not just squirrel snacks, my friend. They're the key to unlocking your inner financial druid. Think of it. You plant an acorn, it grows into a mighty oak, right? Well, imagine if that oak tree also sprouted $100 bills instead of leaves. That's the power of the acorn portfolio, baby. Now, I'm not talking about some literal money tree nonsense here. This is about playing the long game, about investing in the future, both figuratively and literally. See, every acorn you plant is like a tiny seed of financial wisdom, growing stronger with each passing season. And as those trees mature, so too will your portfolio, blossoming into a majestic canopy of wealth and prosperity. Here's how it works. You take your acorn, imbued with all your hopes and dreams of a financially secure future, and you find a nice sunny spot to plant it, but don't just shove it in the ground and hope for the best. Oh no, my friend, this is serious business. We're talking about your financial future here. First, you gotta prepare the soil. And by soil, I mean your mind. Clear out all those limiting beliefs, all those doubts and fears that are holding you back from achieving true financial abundance. Once your mind is fertile and receptive, then, and only then, can you plant your acorn of prosperity. Next, you gotta nurture that little nut. Water it with positive affirmations, fertilize it with sound financial decisions, and protect it from the harsh winds of impulsive spending. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a solid oak tree or a killer stock portfolio. It takes time, patience, and a whole lot of positive visualization. But here's the best part. Once your acorn portfolio starts to grow, it's like a self-perpetuating cycle of wealth and abundance. Those trees will start producing more acorns, which you can then plant to grow even more trees, and so on and so forth, until you've got yourself a veritable forest of financial freedom. So there I was, knee-deep in the squirrel Illuminati, surrounded by these tiny titans of industry, all vying for control of the global nut market. The air was thick with the scent of cedar and ambition, and I gotta say, it was intoxicating. They were just wrapping up a heated bidding war for the rights to the next big acorn harvest, when suddenly, everything stopped. The room fell silent, the squirrels turned towards me, their beady little eyes gleaming with newfound respect, and maybe a hint of fear? I mean, I did just eat an entire bowl of cashews without blinking. Then, from the back of the room, waddled the oldest, wisest squirrel I'd ever seen. He was practically buried under a mountain of acorns, his fur was more silver than gray, and he had this twinkle in his eye that spoke of centuries of market manipulation. He shuffled over to me, his tiny cane tapping out a slow, deliberate rhythm, and placed a single golden acorn in my hand. "Invest in trees," he whispered, his voice raspy with age and wisdom. "The nut economy is booming, don't miss out." I just negotiated a six-figure deal with Cirrus Clouds Inc. Squirrels don't chase the cheese, they hoard the nuts, learn from them. And with that, he winked, dissolved into a puff of smoke, and vanished, leaving me holding the key to unlimited wealth and a newfound appreciation for the power of squirrels.